Hello, everybody. It is Thursday night. It's your coach Dave here. It is, what time is it? It is 8:25. I am in a household full of my family of people doing things. I have Cassidy over my shoulder over here doing work on the computer. I have Sadie, who just had hockey tonight, who's reading in the other room. Cassie had softball. Kristen's getting some things ready for tomorrow. Guest speaking on a team call tonight for another team at 9 o'clock. But I wanted to come to you guys and I want to share with you something that I read today in the book that many of you guys know I've been reading, The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. And I've been reading this book for a couple of weeks now because I'm reading this book. I'm reading another book, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. I'm also listening to some other audios, getting myself motivated and inspired for our Super Saturday event that's going to be next weekend. But what I wanted to share with you guys tonight, because I feel like it's been about a week since I've been coming on and giving you guys some value of something that I feel I learned that I always want to give back and pay it forward. And it's about the TETRIS effect of happiness. And let me share a story with you. So there was a study done where they took a group of I think it was college age kids, and they had them play Tetris, the game Tetris, with the pieces where they fall. We've all played that game, and then you have to connect them into a line, and then the line disappears, and they start moving faster. And they had a group of college age kids play Tetris for a couple hours a day. And when they first shared this experiment with the results, when they were teaching this course in college about happiness, a lot of the kids were like, wow, I would love to, in fact, get paid to play a video game like Tetris for a few hours a day. So at first you think, oh, wow, this is great. If I'm exposed, I can play video games every single day. I can play this game Tetris for a couple hours, for a couple days, it would be great. But this is what they found. It negatively impacted all of these college students, these people that were exposed to this for a couple of days, because once they stopped playing, they found by the second day that they were doing it, and especially the third day, and then the days after they didn't do it, wherever they went, their brain was constantly thinking of the game Tetris. And let me explain. They would go into a grocery store and they would see cereal boxes lined up, and they would see a space on the second row in the grocery store where they would think if they moved those two cereal boxes down, then that first row would immediately disappear, like the game Tetris. They would look at buildings built by bricks and see different colors and see shapes, and felt that if they realigned the shapes, how the game of Tetris, how the building could collapse in a certain way, like the game of Tetris. And what they realize is that when your brain is constantly exposed to something over and over and over again for a repeated amount of time each and every day, it will impact the way you think, the way you see things, and the way you live your life each and every day. And what they have realized that, on the flip side, when it comes to productivity, when it comes to outlook in life, when it comes to where you want to go in life, that in fact, that if you're constantly in an environment that is negative, or if you're constantly in an environment, or you yourself is only exposing yourself to the negative things that we see, whether it's on TV or what we read, or the work environment that we're in, or the places that we visit, that in fact, you will start living your life when your brain subconsciously is always going to be looking for what's bad and wrong with something, not what's right with something, because we've been wired subconsciously, because we've been exposed to that over and over again, like the Tetris effect. So the way that they explain, like, how can we overcome this? Because most of us, we do deal with stress in life. We do deal with negative things in life. We are going to have things that are going to impact us in our life, that are going to cause us to have to face negativity, things that are depressing. So what it's saying is, it's not saying to be unrealistic. It's saying that you are going to be exposed to things in life that are negative. You are going to be exposed to things in your life that may bring you down. But if you do a simple activity, one simple activity, as simple as each and every day, if you were to try to kickstart your day by writing down 3 good things about your career, about your job, maybe about your family, maybe about your life that day, and you were to write down 3 good things every single day, your brain will start looking, because you're looking at them, you're consciously writing them down and you're seeing them, and it's causing you to think about things that are positive in your life, positive in your career, positive in your job, positive in your family, and you're writing them down. Subconsciously, your brain's going to start looking for other areas in your life as you're going throughout the day for things that are positive, things that give you opportunity, things that are going to have you look at things in a different way, through a different perspective, with a brighter light in your life. Another thing they said is just, when you're grateful and gratitude, and something that we did with our family, and I'd love to get back to it, and I'm sure Kristen can hear me, is every single night around dinner, we would talk about, 3 things that we're grateful for that day. And it causes you to think about positive things in life that you're grateful for. And it's amazing, kind of like the Tetris effect, that when you do something repeatedly that's negative or positive, that your mind starts to be wired in a way that's going to look for the negative or positive, or look for that what you're exposing it to. So my challenge to you guys is this: stop looking for what's wrong with something and start looking for what's right for something. Start trying to start each and every day of good things, of positive things that you see in your life, that you see in your career, that you see in your job. Maybe you're in your health and fitness journey. Stop looking at it as, oh my God, I have so much more weight to lose, or oh my God, I'm not comfortable in my skin. And look about the positive small wins. I got a workout done today. I did more than I did yesterday. I pushed myself harder. I'm grateful that for my health. I'm grateful for certain things. Every single day, focus on your 3. Focus on your 3 and do that every single day consistently over time, and your body and your mind and your spirit throughout the day is going to start focusing on positive things. Opportunities will open for you, growth will happen in your life, and your life will be forever changed in a positive and impactful way. And I just thought that was so powerful, because the more I read about the science, and to not get into so many details, it is just so true that we are a product of our environment, right? And we eventually become what we're exposed to. And we usually start going that way, and that's because of the way our minds, that are an amazing thing, start thinking. So you have to be intentional, meaning every day you and you alone have to control your actions to be intentional, so that you start thinking positively. Because if you let life come at you, life is going to strip you to the core. Life is going to knock you down, and eventually you're only going to look at what's wrong with something, not what's right with something, and therefore you will not have, as this book's titled, the happiness advantage. So guys, that's my message for you tonight. If this was of value, please share it. I love trying to pay it forward to things I learned that can help other people. If you're on my YouTube channel, please, like this video, share it, subscribe, because again, it's about the lives that we can impact, and about the lives we can make a difference in, from one to the next and the next, one life at a time. So have a great night. Thank you for coming on, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.